Brosplay! I know, it's cold. Wherever Polar Night goes, there will be snow and ice and shoveling.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you're gonna get blasted.
Shit!
I don't know if that actually... Okay, so it does make you immune to all damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Because I know it makes you immune to spikes, but I didn't know if that was... Wow, he actually murked you pretty good. Your shutout kind of got turned into a shutdown.
Oh, shit.
That was at least a level 3.
At least.
Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't on the bad side of jokes, at least, for once.
Speaking of bad jokes, Jimmy Carr has a special on Netflix. That was a shot, by the way. They're actually fantastic jokes.
I was gonna say, I was like, oh, I didn't expect them to be bad jokes.
I thought you liked Jimmy Carr. Oh yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
Oh, he's so funny. He's a tell it like it is kind of guy.
Yeah, and he does some crowd work and just start like he's like, who works at this? Like, what do you do? What do you do? And he just starts making jokes about it, and he's connecting jokes from one person to another. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I actually don't know the name of the actor. This one actor I really like. He's British, or comedian, sorry. He's British, and he's always on a show with Stephen Fry.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
But I definitely couldn't tell you his name. I just know that he always cracks me up. Although I feel like his comedy style is probably similar to Stephen Fry's, like very British in nature.
Very British. I know what you mean. It's kind of hard to quite describe. That's really why you use that term.
Well, honestly, I don't even know if it's a matter of description. I actually think a lot of the humor is specific to Britain because of A, lingo, and B, like culture.
Yep.
You know, the same way I don't get American culture, I'm obviously not going to get UK culture, but even worse because I never see any of their stuff. You know, BBC's the only link I have.
Yeah. Did you just get really close to the microphone for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No, sometimes microphones just do magic shit. And even if the microphone suddenly increased the gain, that would be really, really bad. Anyway.
Yeah, actually, well, speaking of like microphones doing magical shit, that's actually the basis of a lot of sort of proposed scientific discoveries. Like one of the original thoughts on where Atlantis might be turned out it was just a pattern generated by where the actual probes were traveling across the seafloor.
That'd be hilarious.
Wait, no, it not even would be. That happened.
Oh.
So because they, like, I guess searched in a grid pattern in one area, there was a sort of a marker, like an after effect left over by the bias of the actual machine being on the certain spot. So those lines were darker, and they were like, oh, well, God doesn't make straight lines. And it's like, yeah, he doesn't. You did when you did the survey, you fuck.
Yeah. Plus, there's plenty of things. It's not as common, but there's plenty of things that have formed in straight lines, right?
Not really, no.
No? Wasn't there that
really.
crazy rock that you were showing me that just comes out like perfect squares?
Pyrite, yeah, but it rarely comes out like that. That's like, yeah, those are ideal examples, and those also occur in deserts where there's just like, you're either on the sample or you're just sand. So like, you always get these really nice ones too. But the one thing you can see if you ever look at, you know, like the either Google Earth or like the satellite imagery that you get from Google Maps, you can see that there's lines all over the ocean, and they look like pathways for something, or you know, like energy fields or something, but really this is just like where the sensor was going when it mapped it.
That is super neat, and I love it.
Yeah, so if you're ever on Google Earth, just honestly, Google Earth's the coolest thing. If you ever have a chance, which you do because it's free and you have a computer, and I'm talking to everyone now, just get Google Earth and just spin the planet around, but don't always align it north. Because sometimes when you look at the planet and it's not aligned straight north the way you expect, you see things that are not apparent at all in the normal sort of Mercator projection style of map.
Yeah, for sure. I actually have been on Google Maps a lot. For a bit there, I searched, it was Chernobyl. Like, you can check out Chernobyl. It's really easy to find. And, fucking King Knight.
Yeah, I actually love how much of a loser he is. He doesn't even swing his hammer.
No.
He just runs around with it like it's a scepter. It's not a hammer at all. It's not. Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh yeah, but it's a fucking just a creepy town because there's cars and and trucks and even what looks like roads in the sand and stuff, and yet nothing is there. There's no people there. People do excavations now, but no, still no one can live there.
Yeah, well, Chernobyl and also Pripyat have that issue. That it's just, you can't even live there now. If you go there, dust might kill you.
Yeah, small amounts of dust. They wanted to film the horror movie about Chernobyl. They were thinking about actually filming it in Chernobyl, because he didn't know that you could even go there. And then he found out, and he said, well, cool, let's film it there. And they said, oh, you can go there, but a tiny amount of dust could possibly kill you, so...
Let's not go there.
Let's not do that.
Yeah. I find that one thing that is kind of cool about just movies, or mostly documentaries, is when the directors or actors get really involved in whatever it is they're bringing to you.
Yeah.
And like sometimes even too involved. Like obviously Heath Ledger's a really popular example.
Yep.
But another example I know of is the documentary Prescription Thugs. It's about how in the States pretty much the default is prescribe like drugs to people, you know, painkillers, other types of drugs. And during the filming of that documentary, one of the two people making the documentary actually got addicted to prescription drugs.
Oh.
Yeah, so obviously that's, you know, slightly important information, but he got help during the filming of the movie, so he actually includes that as part of the movie, his own experience.
That's really cool.
And it is interesting that we're now in a world where the people making the movies aren't just the Hollywood guys.
Yeah. Well, I always liked seeing the main actor as oh, I guess we're fighting.
Yeah, I don't know, he didn't hit you there for some reason.
I always love seeing the main actor in the producer, like written as a producer. That just because to me, because as an actor, you're not really putting a huge amount of your passion. That passion's not the right word. Like you work on your character, you go to work, they tell you which scene you're doing, you practice it, and then you perform, but then you just leave it. You walk away and somebody else works on it tirelessly and figures out if someone else has to do it. But if you see producer on there, they're probably not just walking home at the end of the day. I can't remember what I was just watching, but I saw... Oh yeah, Daniel Tosh in Brickleberry. He's a producer and one of the main characters. I really like seeing that.
And then there's also obviously examples of actor-directors, Ben Affleck and others like him. Which
Sad Ben Affleck.
Yeah, I never saw the movie. I just heard not so great things. Why do we keep dying to this douche? Like, I get that it's the main, but damn it.
Because it's Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows, not Plague Knight.
Oh my god, of
Shadow.
course. I totally forgot about this. He better help us up.
He might not.
Oh, when he helps us up, are we just gonna blast him?
Give us a hand, Shovel Knight. Wouldn't you leave us hanging? You wouldn't leave us hanging, would you? Yep, no, he's taking off.
Are you just gonna climb over all of these loser knights?
Um...
Now that's what I call a party. Enjoy the cleanup.
He just ditches.
Fuck you guys, I gotta float.
Oh, I love it. Did my phone
Oh
just...
wow, we lied
my
big
phone
time.
Just died.
That was not the ultimate level at all. That was the penultimate level.
It was, yep. I don't know where we are in the episode. My phone just died.
We are approximately 9 minutes into an episode. And
shit.
we will discover pain at the hands of the enchantress, or she will feel ours.
Nice. I wasn't expecting that. That was good.
Oh, right, I forgot about the scene entirely.
Yeah.
We need to use the Berserk potion.
Yeah, yeah, okay. That's actually a really easy part, and I just wasn't paying attention. I'm a little tired. I'm a little more tired than I usually am.
Maybe you need to stop being tired and start being good. You just don't want to die. I don't want to fall. I don't want to know what it's like. Maybe I'm just being dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Berserk potion. Berserk potion!
That's what it knows.
Okay. Those blocks
Fuck you.
coming to get you.
Something I had in my head all day was the line from the I see you driving uptown with the girl I love, and now I'm like, fuck you. I thought it really interesting that execs somewhere. Oh shit! Holy fuck!
That could have been bad. Good thing with the double jump.
That was not a clutch decision. I was turning back that in that same second because I realized this is probably not going to be all like this is what I thought it was. It was this part where it's all. Anyway, music execs were like, man, that's a great song. We could market that. We're just gonna have to change the title and the main and bleep out some of the words that are a huge part of the impact of what the song is talking about.
It's like what, forget you?
Yeah, forget you, forget her too. It's like, yeah, clearly you forgot about them. You wrote a whole fucking song about them.
Yeah, seriously.
And they did the same thing with Speed. It will forget you and forget her.
I just feel like we've come to the point where parents kind of have to regulate what it is that their children are seeing, because the internet will bring you anything you want instantly with Google.
Yep.
So if kids want to watch whatever the fuck they want to watch or listen to whatever the fuck they want to listen to, they're going to. So this is kind of a cool treadmill effect.
I love it.
Why is it that I have to listen to I love bad, that's my problem instead of I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem? It actually sounds so much worse, and at the cost of what? Swear words?
Yeah.
It's the same as wine. In Europe, if you let them do it when they're young, they won't do it like immature shitheads when they're 18.
Yeah. And oh fuck, I had something great. Thank you for joining us.
And thank you for joining us. Yeah, that's
fuck,
how
I had
we,
a great.
we shall end.
This is a really important topic to me.
And we shall discuss.